The theory of reasoned action was originally developed by Martin Fishman in 1967. It was developed with the intention to better understand the relationship between attitudes, intentions, and behaviors. Because there was a low correlation between attitudes and behaviors, researchers recommended to eliminate attitude as a contributing factor to behavior. In 1975, along with Isaac Azian, Fishman enhanced the theory of reasoned action by showing the difference between the attitude towards an object and attitude towards the behavior relating to that object. TRA focuses on persuasion and a person's intention to behave a certain way. This theory is used only to predict how an individual will behave based on pre-existing attitudes and behavioral intentions. Fishman and Asian states that attitude has two components: evaluation and strength of a belief. Evaluation is the process of determining the value of an idea by attempting to ascertain the meaning, context, truthfulness, or validity. Strength of a belief. A belief is an idea, thought, or information that is accepted to or assumed to be true, factual, or right. It is very important that we understand that an idea or a thought does not become a belief until a person accepts it and agrees with it. TRA focuses on three variables. The first variable is valence. Valence refers to the information received that validates or contradicts a person's belief. If the information received supports a person's belief, it is considered positive valence. If not, it's considered negative. Valence affects how information influences a person's beliefs. Weight. Weight is the second variable. It affects the impact of the information. It's considered a function of credibility. When a person receives information, if it supports a prior belief, they will probably assign it a higher weight. If it doesn't support their belief, they will consider it a lower weight. So overall, weight affects how much influence the information received will affect a person's beliefs. The third variable is behavioral intention. Behavioral intention is defined as a person's ability or capability to intend to perform a behavior, which is determined by two things: their attitude towards the behavior and their subjective norms. Subjective norms are simple beliefs that a person have on how other people would want them to behave. This could include social pressure towards performing a certain behavior. Many researchers believe that subjective norms can be broken down into two components. The first being normative beliefs. Normative beliefs is simply what a person thinks others would expect them to do or what others may want them to do. The second component is the motivation to comply. How important is it that you behave the way others expect you to behave or how others want you to behave? Your behavior will depend on how persuasive the information you received is. Persuasion will be the deciding factor on the actual behavior taken, which leads to a specific outcome. This persuasive communication should target a person's subjective norms. Research shows that emotions plays a major role in how others influence one another. TRA has been used to study frameworks in communication, health, and consumer behaviors. In communication behaviors, TRA has been applied to study knowledge sharing, whistleblowing, and even hazing in college fraternity and sorority organizations. In health behaviors, it has been used to examine sexual behaviors, condom usage, drug abuse, and even the HIV rate. In consumer behavior, TRA has been applied to the framework to study coupon usage and brand loyalty. TRA has been used in many studies as a framework for examining specific kinds of behaviors, such as communication behaviors, consumer behaviors, and health behaviors. TRA does not predict behavior. It only focuses on behavior intent. Yes, this theory, along with most, have some critics. This theory is criticized for failing to look at past behavior. Many people believe that past behavior is a predictor of future behaviors. This theory is also criticized for not examining how social influence impact choices made. It is also criticized for failing to distinguish between intentions and expectations. But the biggest critique of them all is that this theory assumes that all behavior is rational and behavior. And in 1988, they proposed the theory of planned behavior. This theory suggests that the best predictor of how a person will behave is the strength of his or her intentions. Even though this theory has been criticized, it is one of the major attitude behavior theories used in the social psychology field today, and is also one of the main persuasion theories.